Hey yo, what's good, game world? This the OG Joystick Shinobi back again with a video real quick. Say, let's talk about this Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This one right here is the PS5 remastered version. I just want to say, first off, I'm impressed. Y'all know how Insomniac get down. They kind of bring it kind of heavy on the games a little bit. I've been meaning to do this little review type video, my little intro video to this for a little while. And I will do a walkthrough and a playthrough of this if y'all want it. So y'all just drop that info in the comment section if y'all want me to do that. And while you're here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please give it a thumbs up. Get this video seen, get it heard, get it talked about a little bit. Because I know a couple people still don't have a P5 just yet. But I'll be the voice of the people. So let's get into it real quick though. So as you can see, the graphics pretty good. Like, I didn't play the original on the PS4. I did not. I'll openly admit that part. But so far, honestly, on most of the PS5 remasters, I think they've all been pretty impressive. This game really don't take a step back. I don't know if you played the other Star Wars games before. You know, whether it was the old, the old ones. Just fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like, the mechanics of the game is kind of the same. But what I will say right now though is, when you do get the remaster and you're on the PS5 console, you might want to go in there and go into performance mode, depending on the type of TV you have. I got a 4K TV, so I needed to change it because otherwise the frame rate's kind of lazy. But anyway, so when you're navigating, you need to be watching for these little things on the buildings and stuff that look like bird poop. That kind of lets you know where to go. So you start out as the main protagonist, Cal. I don't know if you even follow Star Wars or know about the Fallen Order. So it's like basically all the Jedis got wiped out. So you're in a point now where, it's basically reestablishing that. But I don't want to talk too much into that. So when it comes to the mechanics of the game, you see that blur effect and that render a little bit. I like my game to have that. You might not. So if you don't like it, just feel free to take it off. When it comes to like quick action cinematics, this game is loaded with those, so just be ready for that. There won't be a drawback or a step back on any of that at all. Like, it'll be action all the way through. I mean, if you're one of the people that you need constant attention, maybe you could potentially get bored on the navigations, but for the most part, the game's solid. The graphics pretty solid, the storyline pretty engaging. Like I mentioned before, if you play any of the Star Wars Unleashed games, it'll kind of give you that vibe in like a 2.0 sense, if you would. Like, you kind of get brought up to speed, and it's kind of like a rogue, sinister storyline. Of course, this character, she's from the Darth Vader tribe. You know how they get down. They were trying to hide him as being a Jedi. It didn't work. Then we get into the action, right? So now you get your gameplay mechanics down. You just fight with square. The mechanics are, I have to say, the mechanics are like half and half. It's not bad, but it can be really loose with the movement. So I think you have to just battle train as quick as possible on here. Like, some games is like you can progressively get better and then it'll get better, but I don't think this is one of those games. I honestly feel like on here you kind of have to be good early, because you can get beat by regular enemies early. So when we talk about the navigating of the game, like I told you, kind of gotta look for bird poop. This scene is a little different right here. As you can see, you don't see the bird poop anywhere or the paint, and you can just be like, where to go, and you just kind of randomly jump. I think that's one drawback I can say to this game. Is sometimes when you navigate, it's not clear where to go. You'll see later in the video what I mean and what they can cause. But we just got a little bit more gameplay mechanics, just showing you about targeting enemies. These guys are a little more advanced than the ones in the previous spot. If you're into parrying and countering, you should be fine. But that does not mean you will be okay. You can still get killed pretty fast, and they encourage you to use the Force to slow down enemies. That's another aspect that you get pretty early, using the Force, and that basically slows things down for you. Sometimes to give a striking blow, sometimes to navigate through obstacles. It just depends on the situation. I wanted to kind of exploit that too, like just countering. You can instant takedown, and with the laser shots you can repel them. But like I said, it doesn't matter how far in the game you are. Playing bad can cost you on this game no matter what. Like, you can be high leveled and still get taken out if you're not dodging properly, if you're not countering properly. That's just what it is. That's how it's made. Cinematically, like I said, they add in a lot of action scenes, a lot of interactive scenes you can pretty much be proud of. I'm pretty happy with the game. I mean, especially getting it for $10, $20, whatever it was. I'm pretty impressed with the buy. I'm not mad at all. Like I say, with the navigations, if you play Tomb Raider Uncharted, you'll feel right at home a little bit with the navigation. But then again, like I said before, you get these parts where you just don't really clear-cut see where to go. It could hurt sometimes. Sometimes it may not. Like in this part coming up, I'll show you guys, like, basically at that point I was like, man, I don't really see where to go. And that was on my first playthrough of it. I pretty much know what to do now. But I was like, I don't really know where I'm going. So I'm just gonna make kind of like a random jump, and of course I'm gonna die from it. But you should be ready for that. And I think if you can get past that, kind of like the over movements on gameplay at times when you're moving and navigating, if you can get past that, I think you can appreciate this game as being a really good game. I don't want to just throw great out, but it's definitely, it's close though. It's a really good game. I'm really impressed with it. Yeah, I mean, it's just what it is. Like I said, I'm impressed with it. I don't want to over talk it and overshoot it too much. Like in this part, see how dark it is? I really don't know where to go. But y'all just please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. You know how I rock. I give you the truth about any game that I play. Until next time, later on.